All right. Hi, everybody. Here we go. Just a second. Let's bring this up. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the soccer field here in Somersworth. Bill Rogers here. We got some girls' soccer. We'll be heading out right now. Let's see. Yeah, we are going out live. Good to have you here. There we go. Somersworth versus Epping today. Screams coming from the field. They are ready to rock and roll. "40-minute halves. First half. Okay, we are going out live to YouTube. You want to be on? Okay. Uh-huh.
set it up off the ground, leave it as a lawn. But pine will get eaten as a lawn. But once you open the pine long enough and you keep it up off the ground, nothing wrong. But now all the power post beetles and whatnot come in after the hardwoods.
I had a pretty good ant crop when I had it all stickered up out there, but they weren't burrowing or eating the slabs. They were just living on top of it.
Oh. So you spray the hardwoods with timber, and it only goes in. It likes to go into the rough cut. It's good for the rough cut. You pull it off with a leaf, let it dry, pull it off with a leaf blower, spray. It likes to go in when all the pores are all open. But by the time you plane it off,
I'm gonna get some pictures.
All right, and then you say hello.
it only goes so far as the pine. Once you plane it, it only goes in far enough that when you plane it, it's all gone.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So
It's not a real penetrator.
yeah, it's enough. It's enough to deal with the bugs. There's another one, I think it's called boar care, that goes in deeper. They suggest using if you're going to use it for an outdoor project, because after you plane off what little you're going to plane, if it comes, it's still there, it's still present. And then they have something else for the carpenter beetles, or carpet beetles, which go back. Because I had them in the shed, I replaced the boards and sprayed the whole thing over. I didn't see any this year at all. So yeah, may have to sneak over here and spray it with spray it for carpenter bees.
How do you kind of publicly what you put it on there?
Well, so I said,
You get
sneak
yeah,
over and
exactly.
nobody here, nobody should be eating it.
I've got some blueprints for these if you really need a set.
No, what I need to do is make a knockdown set, but what I was looking at was the overlap in the bottom, because I don't want to have any fasteners or anything. I literally want to be able to just
Pull them out.
put them together. So I was looking at the
Well,
bottom
it's a mortise and tenon.
you would notch the bottom,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what I was thinking, is if I took the center and notched one off halfway down and halfway in, and then took the verticals and made them horseshoe shape, it would just slide. They'd slide right over.
This keeps them from when you put heavy stuff on it. It doesn't allow them to put
Yep.
so much pressure on the tenon.
Yep. Yeah, well, I'm looking at more of a kind of a reverse mortise and tenon, where you had two tenons. The mortise was the middle, so it's kind of, like I said, kind of reverse, a little bit reversed. So like I said, the
Kind of like
verticals,
a bridle joint, like a trap bridle.
the reverse would be, the verticals would be horseshoe shape with the middle cut out all the way through. The bottom would be cut notched this way, as well as from this side notched that way.
Yeah.
So that way it would just drop together and proceed.
These turned out pretty good, you know, for kids who, they don't use standard tools.
Well, that was
right, there I am, and there you are, back here, Mr. Tebow.
Hey there, Mr. Rogers. How
Let
are
me
you?
get you. There you are. Let's see. Let's hear you now.
You got me?
I got you. You hear yourself?
I do. I do.
I do, and it's beautiful. I do like this day. It's we were trying to get
It's-
out here yesterday, but it's nice to get out here today.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's warm enough for mid-October, but
There we go. Get that.
it's definitely warm enough. But the rain here, it's coming in, and it's not going to let up all weekend, is it?
No, we've had that a lot.
Yeah, we have.
That the weekends have been the rain time, but
Nice weeks.
Yep.
Rainy weekends is not quite what we're looking for.
yep. And the last home game for the Somersworth girls soccer team.
Yeah, I'm glad they got it in. I mean, even with the rain, it's a nice day out. You got the nice leaves in the background. It's not a bad day to be watching a soccer game, that's for sure.
We were talking at the football game last weekend about how, I think fall is also time to go back to school. So a lot of associations in the fall.
For sure, yeah. I mean, we're actually, believe it or not, Mr. Rogers, we're almost a quarter of the way through the school year.
Incredible.
Yeah, we've
Incredible.
got 2 weeks here,
Yeah.
and then we're moving on to second quarter classes.
I was telling my students that this is the time. You got a week, and then we got a couple days, and then some finals.
Yeah,
It goes quick.
it does. And fall sports is almost over, right? So we're
Yeah.
about to transition to basketball and to winter track to hockey.
Yep. Now, were you back in you're a former Spalding person, right?
Yeah, I graduated from.
Were
from
you an
Spalding.
athlete?
I played baseball. Yeah. Yep. I did. And that was pretty much it. But I always enjoyed coming out to other games, and that's one of the things I enjoy most about working in a school like this is we have our a large portion of our population, they play sports, and it's a great opportunity to connect with kids outside of the classroom. I am a firm believer that participation in extracurriculars, particularly sports, drives success in the classroom. So anytime that we can come out and kind of show kids how important these things are and how much they matter, that's a win.
Yeah.
It's even better if we got a win on the field too,
Yes.
right? There's also a lot to be said for how these kinds of events bring the community together. Even looking out, I mean, it's not a huge crowd, and I think the weather is impacting this a little bit.
See our buffeted camera?
I do, yeah.
We're rocking and rolling.
But we got students out here, we've got parents out here, and it's a really, win or lose, it's a really supportive community, which is fantastic.
It really is. It really is.
And who are they playing today, Bill?
This is Epping. Epping. Is it the Epping Eagles? What is the mascot? I'll see if I can get that.
I have.
Epping people, tell us. What are you?
I have no idea.
Are you Eagles? We had injury on the field. Oh,
That's never what you want to see.
looks like. Oh, it looks like. That umbrella's ready to. It is. It looks like it's ready to take off.
You're going to have to go fix that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and take a little. Let me get wide here. Fix that umbrella. That's you. You're still up, right?
Am I?
Did I pull you out? I think you are still. You should be. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Good. Pardon me. I'm just gonna slip by here.
Yeah. So it looks like there's an injury on the field
Pardon, I'm gonna get out to this umbrella.
but I can't see.
You can.
I think everything's all resolved here.
There we go. That is really getting taken.
Yeah, it's not just the rain today, it's the wind as well.
It was a nice idea, that umbrella.
Yeah.
Just a little design defect with the wind.
Yeah, I mean it's working. It's working.
Yeah. If it gets
So still a nothing game here. Been pretty back and forth so far. Both sides moving the ball.
Dad was from Epping was saying that they've won 3 or 4 games.
Oh yeah. What's our record?
I think
The-
it's
I don't think we have a win.
We don't have a win yet.
Don't believe so.
Well, it would be
Maybe
a good,
this is the day.
it would be a good day to get a win, wouldn't it? Yeah. The last game of the year.
Where are we? Is it coming from the? There it is. There we go. They're on. Now we're on.
So how long, Mr. Rogers? How many games have you been doing live like this?
So we
soccer?
did a boys soccer game, and we did a football game and a volleyball game.
So you try and do one.
Let's
one
try to
of
get each
yeah.
sport. Try to get each sport. I mean, love to
Yeah.
do more. And actually, well, you worked with Jack and Chaplin,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
they are really taking all these opportunities,
Are
which
they?
is great. You know, it's hard with kids because they get really busy.
busy. Yeah.
And talented kids like both Jack and Chaplin, you know, they got a lot of things going on, but they have taken these opportunities.
Well, it's
And
good.
it's really exciting.
Both are freshmen as well, right? Or
sophomores.
Both are
Yeah.
sophomores as
Yeah,
well.
so we got a lot
we
of
have,
time
We have
with
some
them.
years with them.
They got a lot of time with us.
That's good, especially kids are interested in this kind of thing. You know, they can
Sure
pick up some
is.
skills that can translate to some opportunities outside of high school.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's great for us, and especially there are so many, you know, sort of special fields, sports. You could, in college, you certainly could major in
Yeah.
sports media, and music. So any one of those areas.
Yeah.
And but we've caught a lot. Jack went to the opening of Mulligan's Grill this week,
No kidding.
Yep.
Stream that, huh?
and we didn't stream that, but we will get it on Swen.
Gotcha. And Swen is the student news.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
the news backwards.
The news
from-
backwards, right?
Yeah,
right.
we were brainstorming back a few years ago when we first got into this new facility, and
Yeah, this would have been quite a few years ago at this point, right?
it really would be. Yeah,
Yeah.
when both Shane and I were young Turks.
Young Turks, yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
You were never a Turk?
I was never young.
Yeah. So this would be neat to do for some of the winter sports games. I think
Really
set up,
will be,
set
yeah.
up in the gym.
Yes, and the
Puts
gym
it
is
back.
great because we can have a sort of a permanent connection to the gym, and that's one of the things that takes a lot of time is just setting up the network as well as obviously the cameras.
Yeah.
The other thing that's nice about the gym is you don't get the wind that you get outside at these games.
Or the rain.
The rain,
That's-
and you also don't have the distances.
Yes.
Those are both football and soccer. They just happen over a really big
playing
field, and
yeah.
so when the big the big coverage of them has large cameras with very large lenses.
So it makes it tough.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
So we use these PTZ cameras, which means that I'm remotely controlling it or remotely trying to follow the action, and so when we're doing big events like this, it takes a couple hours to sort of set things up,
Does
be
it?
ready to
Yeah.
go. Yep. And then
What do you have? 4 cameras going
we've
in
got
total?
4 cameras. One of them is really just to capture this audio that you and I
Yeah.
have, and but it's nice to have one controller. So, with soccer, the game just goes back and forth, so it's a little
Yeah.
harder. Football is nice for coverage because the actual play is maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and then there's 3 minutes of reset of
Yeah.
huddle, and so it's much more predictable.
So this is live right now.
We are live out to YouTube. Yes,
It'll also be on YouTube.
it is on
Yeah.
YouTube right now. Yes, and then we'll be able to be watched. Can video on demand, but just a YouTube. It'll be a YouTube clip after the fact.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
And then we do have a new city server for our cable channel, and we are able to, but we just haven't got some of the parts of the system going
Yeah.
yet. We'll be able to stream directly to the TV channel as well as the server,
Yeah.
so that you can get it on YouTube or you can get it on the city or school channel.
Yeah, that's neat. It's a good way to get the word out about all of the. I mean, there are so many events. There's
Oh.
so many things that go on in our schools, and the sports piece is really just one part of it. I mean, last night I was at an event, Lights On for Learning. It was hosted at
Yes.
Idlehurst Elementary. Brought the whole community together. We had our high school students volunteering to do games with elementary students, and it was an awesome experience for them. They got to take on a leadership role and work with some of those younger kids. We also had a speaker who came in, talked about some positive relationships and conflict resolution, and it was a really nice night. It was a good dinner too. It was a nice pasta dinner. But those kinds of things, they happen all the time here.
So many events. I mean, and that's something that I hope we can be involved with in terms of streaming.
Yeah.
More and more as time goes on. Excuse me. You're going to say something?
Well, the next one we've got National Honor Society induction next Wednesday, and that's one of my favorite events of the whole school year. You get a group of kids who work really hard over 2 or 3 years to build a portfolio and be inducted into this national organization, and it's something that we take very seriously. So I have the opportunity to speak for a couple minutes. I know the superintendent will be there, and it's really about recognizing kids not just for their academic achievements, but their leadership, their character, their community service, all the kinds of things that we're trying to build and instill in our students are really captured in that one night. So it's always a pleasure for me to be there.
And will that be at Mulligan's or the Black Box?
It's usually the Black Box. It starts at 7 o'clock. There's usually like light refreshments, and they have a whole ceremony for the actual induction of it. But usually you get all the parents out, and we get to know this group of kids especially so well as teachers and administrators because they're involved in so much, and it's really nice to see their families, get to know them.
Let's see if we can get a student. I also do cable for the city, and so we have a meeting that night over at City Council chambers. But that's something that it's exciting to have students who get involved with this too, and they can take things like this over.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's kind of best case scenario, right? If you've got
really
students
is.
that are interested in
The football game. Oh, there.
No, that was a good save.
Good save.
Yeah.
Way to go. Somersworth goaltender.
I'm exercising when I watch soccer. Must be my heart rate.
Yeah, it'd be nice to, grow this a little bit and have kids bring on other kids and decide what events they want to do and how they want to do it.
These cameras that we're using today was through so much of the stuff here comes from federal money, which is designed to give students the opportunity to see, real current practices in industry and use this stuff. And PTZ cameras have really taken over. It's interesting that a lot of the places where this technology really came to the fore before the pandemic was churches.
No kidding.
Churches have really embraced, and not just, I think the stereotype is that it's the evangelical churches, but many, many churches have realized that it's a vital part of them fulfilling their mission and reaching more people.
So like virtual worship, essentially?
Yes,
yeah?
Yes, as well as giving the people who are present a different experience. And, using technology to reach people more effectively. And
so you said these cameras are PTZ cameras.
PTZ, what pan is looking to the left or looking to the right, tilt is looking up or looking down, and Z is for zoom, effectively having multiple lenses on the camera so you can move into the action. There's a little zoom. And PTZ cameras have really taken over the industry because you don't need multiple camera operators.
Right, yeah.
So not being ESPN, it's a little hard to hire one camera operator, let alone 6 camera operators.
Sure,
so
yeah.
in theory, you can, when the action is not going so quickly, it's a little easier for me to get to those multiple cameras.
So you can adjust all these cameras kind of independently.
That's right.
Of each other.
One controller can control all of them, so there's just a switch
Sure.
to go from camera to camera. primarily because just trying to follow the action best I can, staying with one camera.
Yeah.
But these cameras allow you to cover things more effectively and without camera operators.
Yeah.
The number 14 who just had the ball is an 8th grader.
Is it on Epping or on our team?
On,
Cool.
Somersworth,
Yeah, we
Neat. What's her name? Do you know?
That's Lucy. Her last name. Her brother graduated a few years ago.
So Lucy is a 8th grader on this team. Maybe
One of our stars.
So we have is she the only 8th grader that's
Nope,
pulled
we
up
have
right now?
two
We've got 2
8th
8th graders. Yeah. That's our game manager there, Mr. Chick. He's kind of doing more of the play-by-play than
he is.
than
He
we
is.
are
He doesn't.
right now.
He's,
He doesn't have a headset.
He's shy though. He's very shy.
I think he's practicing. I think he wants the headset next.
No,
I think that's
I'll
the.
just make you guys.
He's certainly better at it than I am. That's for sure.
Well, no question that he's better than I am. I just say, yep, there's a ball. Yep, somebody's running.
Have we always been able to pull up 8th graders, or is that a?
No, my first experience with it was when I coached the boys team, and we just didn't have enough. So
Yeah.
we brought up 8th graders, but before that, I'd never heard of it.
So it's a numbers thing, and it's an opportunity for them too to play with the high school kids. I bet they.
5 years of eligibility.
Yeah, I bet they get a kick out of it for sure. No pun intended. It's probably not good when you make yourself laugh on
I
this
get-
thing. That's probably not
Yeah,
the direction we're trying to go.
I get no kicks from.
I don't think a podcast is in our future there, Mr. Rush.
I think we're safe. Casey Neistat, nothing to worry about.
We'll keep the day jobs, won't we?
Kira Noyce.
Kira Noyce.
Ball out of bounds off of the Epping player.
Kira over there, right there.
She's handing off the throw in.
There you go. 8th grader. That's dynamite. Well, I was thinking about this with that. One of the great things about high school sports is just another way, another thing for kids to do. But different kind of sports, and it's we've got some great teams. It's wonderful to see volleyball as great winners, but that's not the point of these athletics. It's to play.
Yeah, I mean the winning part is great. It is, and we definitely don't want to take away or discount anything that the volleyball team, the football team. I mean, we have some top tier sports, but at the end of the day, it's about the team, it's about the competition, it's about the lessons that they learn, and the participation. Right?
Absolutely.
It takes a lot, and I have always said this. Kids are far more likely to be successful in the classroom and to have positive outcomes after high school if they learn some of these lessons on the fields. And it doesn't just have to be sports. There are plenty of clubs and activities that offer the same type of experience. The middle school is starting in their after-school programming, SYC, they're starting an esports league.
Huh.
If you heard that.
I hadn't heard that, no.
Yeah, esports has really taken off in the past 5 years, and
Can you explain what esports is to us old folks?
maybe I need to explain esports. And I have a limited understanding too, but I think you play video games against other schools, and a lot of the games are like Mario games or sports games, and the level of competition. I don't think there's NHI sanctioned events yet, but there certainly are leagues that allow high schools to compete against each other, and we always talk about this, Bill. It's about providing as many varied and diverse opportunities for kids to get involved as possible, and for some, that's their thing, and they're great at that thing, right? So how can we as the adults give them opportunities to pursue that thing? In our middle school, I think they're playing Mario Kart. They're playing something called Rocket League, which is actually a soccer game where you're in race cars. And I think there was chess offered as well. But the cool thing is you get to play against other schools and kind of test yourself in a team effort.
I've been trying to entice students in the idea of doing something in the black box where we could project. I don't know how what the sort of venue is for esports.
Yeah, they play on their Nintendo Switches,
Mm-hmm.
so I think they project those in classrooms right now.
Mm-hmm.
We sometimes have kids play video games. We do during our flex and advisory. Sometimes we do like fun flex days, and teachers create sessions, and kids sign up, and it can be anything from card games to movies, anything that crocheting, anything that teachers are interested in. And we always have a number of people offering some type of video game, and those are always really popular.
Apparently, I'm offering Scrabble.
Mr. Chick just said he's offering
You're
Scrabble,
doing Scrabble. Cool.
which he's excited about.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
big
That's
Scrabble,
Any time I spend with kids, I like.
big Scrabble guy. But yeah, I would love in the future to be able to offer esports. I think that would be a really great road to go down. I know we have a whole bunch of kids who'd be interested in that.
It is a huge opportunity, and I think
Still nothing here.
Nice save by Senior.
yeah, she tipped it over the.
Some nice saves. I think it's that Maddie Brogan in that, and she's doing great today. There's been a few shots on goal, and Epping has a corner now.
She played up front for most of the season.
Yeah, Maddie played up front for most of the season, and is maybe one of her only games in goal is today. Good defense on the corner. So yeah, Bill, are we do you think this would be something? This might be something neat to do for the playoff games we have coming up, right? We have volleyball for sure. They're going to get a bye, I think. We'll have a football, at least one football playoff game,
And typically the early football games we can broadcast. The later football games are licensed to another outfit that charges for streaming.
later is in later rounds, right?
Correct, like quarterfinal. I'm not sure about quarterfinal, but
semifinals.
semifinals certainly, and finals.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
Are New Hampshire? What is it? Anyway, there is an organization that makes their money by.
But the
doing-
ones that we host, yeah.
we can typically still broadcast.
Yeah.
This is the last game of the season for the girls.
This is the last game.
Yep.
So this is the last game of the season for these girls.
What a
soccer
great
players.
save
Ooh, nice
there.
save.
Nice save by Maddie.
Nice
Last
save.
Sunday.
That was a nice save there by Maddie.
People are very confused by this speed bump.
They are.
Yeah.
Do they have a bemused look on their
Wow.
face?
We're maybe taking up a parking spot here, maybe. At least so we have a view. It's quite an operation we got going on here. A lot of cords and
Yeah.
wires.
And this is the nice thing about those PTZ cameras I mentioned is there's less cords because there's only one cord going to the cameras, which
Yeah, I see that.
feeds both power as well as video and audio and control.
Wow.
So this is a much simpler operation than just last year.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice to be able to do.
It's nice to have real camera operators, and but it's nice to be able to have multiple cameras too. Typically, if it's a smaller operation, I like having a camera that's really wide. It's sort of your safe shot,
Sure, that makes sense. Yeah.
and you can cut to that, and then take more chances with your other cameras. The team had a great time with covering volleyball,
Oh, did they?
and again, I think the smaller court of volleyball and the smaller court of
Yeah.
basketball
Makes it
for
more
example.
conducive to
Yes.
something like this. Yeah, sure.
Nothing to nothing, and soccer is just a running clock. The refs get to say how long the game will go. The football game seemed to follow that model, and we didn't particularly. It seemed like the first half was going on and on.
Yeah, it depends on the score, right? If after a certain
Yes,
score, I
yes.
think
If there's if it looks like, and I think in soccer, oh, she's down.
It's a little slick out
Nah,
there.
I
Yeah.
think she's back up.
A
Yeah.
little bit of. But
The officials control the official time. The scoreboard is an unofficial time, and it actually will count down to 2 minutes and be shut off in the first half.
So in
5
soccer,
minutes in
after 2 minutes, you get the running time. Is that what it's? Is it called running?
That's just when
Yeah,
you
'cause-
shut it off so that their clock.
So their
takes
clocks.
over.
Yeah, gotcha.
And because in soccer, they also will keep time running, right? If one team has control of the ball.
Yeah, the differential between the teams, I think it's 6 points, 6-point differential,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll be a running clock. But it doesn't make that much of a difference because this is such a. There's very few interruptions in a soccer game.
Yeah.
You stop the clock for a goal, you stop the clock for an injury, and you stop the clock for a penalty.
Mr. Rogers, I really appreciate you having me on. I'm gonna maybe walk down a little bit, get a
Mr.
couple
Tebow, great to see you.
pictures, and
Yeah.
then maybe take off for the weekend.
Great. Well, good to talk with you.
You have a good weekend. We'll do it again. We'll do it again next week.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Take care.
Here's the guy we want. Hey, Tommy. What's your last name, Tom? Reese.
Reese. Hey, just had a nice visitor. Tommy Reese. Hey, how you doing, Tommy?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Good. Coming from one football game to another.
Sure am.
You're on the football,
American football.
North American,
American football,
football. Yes.
Gridiron.
Now we're at South American football, which we call soccer.
Football.
Real, right? World football. How you doing, Tommy?
I'm not bad. How are you?
I'm great.
How was the school day?
It was a good school day. Nice to had a little flight time late in the day, and finished off our Swen show. Have you seen our Swen show?
I have. I do enjoy it greatly.
Yeah, we've got a really good team.
Yeah, there's a lot of chemistry there.
Yes. Now, what year are you, Tommy?
I'm a junior.
Junior. Cool. And do you do football? You're what position?
I'm a tight end and I'm a linebacker.
Cool. Whoa.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Way off. I thought you were a wide receiver.
Well, I
We
do.
don't do a lot of throwing on our team.
Yeah.
So.
Run heavy team, but when we throw it, I do catch the ball.
Now, do a lot of you play both offense and defense?
Yeah, small team, definitely small school. Most of our starting squad has to play both sides.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun though. It's more football for us to play.
Yeah. And how's this year going? I mean, it looks to me from the outsider's perspective, it's going well.
Yeah, we're playing very well.
Mm-hmm.
We've only lost one game, probably against the team we're going to play in the championship. I'm excited to see him again, and hopefully the outcome's a little different.
Cool. Now, have you been involved in sports throughout your young career?
Yeah, I've been in my youth. I was a 3-sport athlete. I did football, baseball, and basketball, but now I'm just football and basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Fun though.
Yes.
Make friends.
Yeah. And we'll be covering some basketball games as well. We covered your win over the Green Giants.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a fun season this year.
Yeah. Just now, very some dominating games, and then one close one against Newport.
Yeah, that was a very close one.
And they might be I would say they'd probably be. It's a pretty good chance that you guys will face each other towards the end of the year during playoffs.
Oh, definitely. We're planning on seeing them November 11th. That's the championship, and we want to beat them.
Cool. What are some of the things you get out of playing sports?
I think when I'm playing sports, what I think it's a friendship, really. I know every player I'm out on the field with, they have my back, I have theirs.
Thomas, you know everybody in this entire school. Who are you kidding?
That is true. I know a couple names, but It's when I'm playing sports. It's all friendship. I'm out there, even against the kids I'm playing. Sometimes we'll be chatting it up, having a good time because that's really we all love the sport and that's why we're playing. We love being around each other and being with each other. So I think that's really why I play sports.
That's great. That's
Who are
great.
you out here to see tonight at the last game of the season?
I'm here to see Sticks, Audrey LaBelle.
Little shout out.
Yeah,
What number?
11.
Number 11. Okay. Go, Audrey. Is she a forward or a defender?
She's a stopper.
She's a
I'm not big on soccer terms, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
She tries to teach me.
Uh-huh. A stopper. See, I'm learning new things too. A stopper. So is that what do we call him? A fullback? So it sounds like a stopper would be a defender.
Yeah, well, when I hear stopper, I'd think of like a
Right in the
defensive
middle of the
tackle, maybe like a nose guard, something like that. Just trying to stop that up front game. Like, in football terms, I'd say.
Yeah. Now we're coming down to the Mr. Shane will be stopping us at 2 minutes, and let's see if he can get it exactly right. I don't know. It's a big challenge.
That's a hard timing thing. Let's
It's
see.
a big
Working out my
challenge.
thumb.
Waiting for that 2-0-0. There's
All right, 5 seconds.
See if we can distract him, Tommy. 17, 26,
How was your class today?
84, 93.
Oh, right on it.
Applause.
Right on it.
He
Unsung
got it.
hero.
He got it. Oh,
Good
and
save.
another nice save.
save.
Another nice save.
And a boot.
Yeah, and a boot. Not to mention that stoppage of time was just flawless.
Just good Somersworth athletics right there.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
So Thomas, why aren't you at practice tonight?
Sad news. Our game against Newfound on Saturday got canceled.
Oh, no.
They had a shortage of players, so practice. Coach felt like being nice today. Decided to cancel practice, which was nice. So
Coach Lambert's a good man.
he is. He's a saint. And I get a day off. I get to watch some soccer.
Wow.
I'm happy.
Now, was that game was going to be at Newfound?
Yes, it was.
So you're going to save a bunch of time.
Bunch
not
of
having
time.
to drive there.
Yes, I'm excited. I get my first full weekend off.
Now, what kind of, it looked like a throw. Oh, is that time?
That's the half.
That's the half. What kind of classes do you like?
Right. Well, I'm in the 1960s right now, and I'm just
Cool.
I absolutely love that class. And the teacher who teaches it, Mr. Engel, he's one of my favorite teachers. He's awesome. So learning about that time period, we're learning about women's rights right now. It's just it's crazy to think about how something not so long ago was just a different world, and how we're still working to achieve some things now
Yep.
that they were talking about so long ago.
Can I put you on camera here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Let's get you up there. Right there. Hey, there he is. There's my hat.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Chick trying to hide. He's very slowly
he's getting
moving out
out
of
of there.
frame. And this is his shop. He's
Yeah,
putting
the
us up
beautiful
very
wood shop.
nicely here. Here
Set
we
up
are.
nice.
Yep.
Get us out of the rain.
Yeah,
Keeping
doing
us
us a
out of
deed.
the rain. He put up these speed bumps, though, that have really been offending a lot of people.
Oh yeah, getting on their nerves.
It's funny because people try to go around them, and they see us standing here and they think better of it.
Yeah, we're officials, and we're recording it. Right here, you go.
We,
Here we
we're
go.
getting
This-
your plate.
Plates and all.
This is like the hummingbird camera. This is
we got you.
the speed bump camera. So, come on over to Somersworth High School, and you got 3 cameras on you.
Oh yeah, look out.
Big Brother State.
So,
Mr. Tebow's going to try to go out the
Oh, yeah,
door
he's-
down.
oh, he'll be as they
The
said
one
in
way.
Bye.
as they said in the movie Blood Simple. Somebody comes down, and is telling somebody they're going to go get him, and then they just peel out and they go down. The guy goes, "He'll be back." And they turn around, dead end. So, the 1960s. Is that a semester-long course or a quarter course?
It's an elective, which I wish it was a semester-long class. I feel like such a packed time of history to fit it all into one quarter.
Yeah.
Vietnam War, women's liberation,
Here he goes.
Cold War, all that. Oh, pushing. I wish it was a quarter-long class, but there's a bunch of other nice semester-long classes you can take, so I'm not mad.
Yeah. Have you taken Mr. Chick's Woodworking? Have you've been able to enjoy this great shop back here?
I have
Missed
not.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a very much so missed opportunity. I do want to take woodworking, but I feel like every time I go into my guidance counselor's office, they stray me away from it. But I've definitely
Those guidance we're going to have to talk to them.
Yeah, Mr. Carlone.
Right in the heart.
No, I definitely want to take a woodworking class, and I want to take a shop class.
It's hard to, especially with a quarter system.
Yeah,
It just isn't-
We don't tend
definitely.
to have a lot of seniors in the classes too, because we're a career tech center, so we use those intro level classes to kind of recruit to our program classes,
Yeah.
which are the 2-year classes where we provide opportunities for kids to actually train for a future career. So when you're a senior, we kind of we enjoy having your company, but
Not given much to the program. Yeah, I get it. But it's also, those are the classes that you 1,000% will have for the rest of your life, or you'll need for the rest of your life. So definitely a class I want to take.
You're recruiting. Way
try
to go.
get Maggie to come over. No, Maggie. Maggie Larson's our school board president, school board chair, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
She's here to watch the game with her son.
Oh, yeah, there's Vaughn.
He's one of your teammates, right? He plays football.
No, he doesn't play
Oh,
football.
he doesn't play football.
Big kid, though. I wish he
He's
did.
Yeah, yeah.
He'd make some impact on the
He
field.
sure would. There's a lot of kids that could make some impacts, but football's not their primary sport, so, can't push them.
Is Ray LaBella a football player?
I wish. He's a hockey guy,
fast,
though.
too.
He is fast. He's a track runner. But, no, he's a hockey guy, and he's good at hockey, so he should stick to what he's doing. He would be good on the football field, though.
You-
Take a hit if he's a hockey player.
Yeah, definitely. He's used to that part.
That was my sport.
Hockey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And skiing, right?
Oh, I'm excited for the ski season.
Oh, you're a skier.
I am.
Cool.
I'm learning. I'm not great.
Uh-huh.
We're going to
Yeah.
put you on camera.
Really?
Yeah, you guys are going to be on camera.
No, I don't want to be on. What are you going to talk about?
You.
Talk about girls soccer.
Girls soccer?
Girls
Thomas? Do
soccer.
you know a lot about girls soccer?
I know a lot about girls soccer.
He knows a lot about one of the soccer players. Anyway.
Too much.
One in
Apparently,
particular.
we call her Stilts.
I said
Sticks. Sorry, Sticks.
1-1.
Is
Sticks.
that a nickname?
wants a headphone?
It's a nickname for 11. Sticks.
Oh, got it. I'm good. I'm good.
You don't want the headphone? Oh,
Thomas, you spend too much time with Audrey. How's you hanging out with her tonight?
perhaps.
Night off.
Yeah, no practice today.
Yeah.
And they forfeited.
How about you
the
guys?
football
Do you guys
game.
want to drive to Marlboro, Mass?
Oh, yeah, Ray's got a 9:30 game, I heard.
Do you want to come?
That's going to be fun. I don't know. My grandparents are in town.
Yeah, but they won't know. I'm going to be hanging out at my house without me. So, what's the big deal?
You should take him with you, actually.
Are they going to win?
Share the driving.
I think they're going to win because I'm here.
Yeah.
Hi, Ray.
I usually have a pretty good impact showing up with cameras.
Yes. You learned.
Spotlight's on them.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
Come on, 6 o'clock.
Come on, Miss Chick, get those thumbs going.
0-0 coming into the second half.
Yes, as Mr. Chick said, 0-0. Another 40 minutes of continuous
Great job
play.
Holding Epping scoreless.
Let's keep it that way.
This is the last inning. Is that what they just said? I just heard someone say this is the last inning.
For the sports ball.
Go team.
No, because it says inning up there. Second half. Go soccer.
Go soccer.
Go football. I mean soccer.
Football.
No, go footy. Come on, top
There
players,
they
work
go. So do you guys have a do you have a chit in this game? Do you have a stake in this game? Do you have a player?
Miss LaBelle's daughter's playing.
Miss LaBelle.
Cool. What's her
Sticks.
name? Sticks. That's Sticks.
It's
All
a
right.
Good, it's a good nickname.
Number
I
14.
like
I
that.
know that. I
Number
learned
11.
that. Number 11. That's the Sticks.
Also a track star.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Mm.
Isn't that a song?
Yes. I know.
Yeah, and
Aren't you
there's
cool?
a potential of a track or pieces of a track at the end of the field here for next spring.
A little
I
sprinting
hope
track.
so.
Yeah, sprinting, jumping, like a piece. I think it's possible.
Someday.
The track would
Especially if
be
we have the
awesome.
right people on the school board.
Oh, it's happening in the spring.
Oh, it is.
For real.
I thought you were kidding.
No, sorry, it does sound like I'm kidding a lot when I say things.
No, she makes 6 hours.
Like, wow, that 5% raise. I'm joking. Oh, actually. Come on, toppers.
Maggie, are you running
Uh-oh.
again?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am running again.
All right, good save.
At large?
At large. Yeah.
Who's our goalkeeper, Tommy?
Chair.
I can't tell from back here. Is that Maddie? Yeah, is she a goalkeeper? She is. So that's Maddie Brogan.
Maddie
senior.
Brogan. She's doing great. Seen lots of great saves today.
Does she usually play net? She does not. Possible first timer in net today.
Hmm.
She has played in the past. She's
What year is Maddie?
She's a senior.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie Brogan?
Riley's her little sister.
but she's also one of our
Ooh.
fastest runners and a person with more experience than a lot of the kids on the team. So
Are you guys supposed to yell? Maybe a little yelling.
A little bit of yelling is a good thing.
A little bit.
Can't go wrong.
the coaches had her playing up front this year
Yeah.
to kind of lead the team. She's one of the captains.
Oh, yeah, is that what's on her? I see a big C on her jersey.
Now, normally we'd have our cameras high in the air. We've got this 20-foot tripod, but a little too much wind, and then I put an umbrella on because of the potential for rain, and didn't seem like
flew away.
it almost did. Mary Poppins gave us a visit.
Ooh.
Kayla Miller, another senior.
Yeah, she got a goal senior night.
Yep.
I saw that. That was pretty awesome. Was that a handball? It looked like it touched her hand. No. Oh.
But they're giving it to us for some reason.
All right. I'll take it. Go blue.
Here we go.
They're like, I don't know. Get it! Woo!
Ooh.
It'd be fun to see rugby. It'd fun if they just switched into rugby right now. And no one knew. Everyone knew.
Ooh.
Fun.
She's caught the ball.
I know. Oh my gosh, when I walked into football, like one time I walked in and someone took Kate Bickford and threw him down. And I'm like, no. And they're like, no, that's okay, you can do that. I'm like, it wasn't very nice.
You shouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah, that was rude.
Considering who they threw down, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, no.
He could take it.
Caden's
No,
all
but
right.
still, I wasn't excited about it. Well, that's crazy. 25? 26?
She married Nate Levesque.
Is he Somersworth time?
Yeah.
Todd Levesque's son.
Oh, and it's Todd's touch.
Nate and Kelsey just got married.
God's touched my van. He chiseled the gummy bear out of the sliding door. They're so tired right now. They're on the couch and they're looking at old photos from when they were little. Like, sounds great. Like it's toasted. Come on, stop her! Let's go, Somersworth!
Stop it.
These girls have increased their ability and improved tremendously since September.
Absolutely.
They're really holding them well.
They played the best team in the league just yesterday, and they held them. It was They lost, but it was 4-1. So
Yeah, it was
4-1. They got
yeah.
a goal. It was definitely a stand, and hopefully that can come in today and give them some more confidence.
How many? Do they have a lot of underclass? Well, we've got that 8th grader.
Yes, there is an 8th grader. And
There's Sticks.
Yep.
Well, one of them's injured.
Yes, one is injured. She broke her collarbone in a game. Excited to have her back next year, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we have 5 seniors. Keisha.
Ella, who's injured.
Yes, she's injured.
Audrey,
Audrey,
Maddie,
Maddie,
Keisha,
Keisha,
and
Shaquila.
Shaquila.
5.
Mm-hmm.
I think we only have one junior, who is Ari, and the rest are underclassmen, I believe.
Ari is also injured.
Ari, yes, Ari is injured as well.
We need lights here.
Yes, please.
We need lights on the top. if you don't mind. Yeah, that's the city.
Here we go.
But you know, that's
So, Tommy, you're a skier?
I'm a beginner. I wouldn't consider myself a full-time skier yet, but
you ski.
yeah, I ski.
There
Yes,
you
I
go.
ski. It's
There you
very
go.
fun.
Yes, isn't it great?
Ski club?
I'm signing up this year.
With who?
Mr. Stanley.
Oh no, it's me.
It's you this year?
It's always been me.
Then I got the paper from Mr. Stanley.
Of course you did. Did you read it?
Not yet. But our
Sign it yet. Then.
yeah, our basketball coach this year gave us every Wednesday off during January, so we could do ski club, which is
Better hurry up because the price goes up next Friday. I know.
next Friday. Wait, do I get a discount?
yeah, it's a big discount.
Are you,
What kind of discount? You want a family discount now too?
I didn't even know you got a discount for joining. It's even better.
are you
What?
going to Gunstock? Will you be going to?
He doesn't even know.
I don't know.
Ask Thomas what he did in 6th grade.
What did you do in 6th grade?
Past Miss
Tommy.
LaBelle's amazing 6th grade class.
Before blowing up my microwave.
All right, well, it's 6th grade, and we had just finished reading Frankenstein. And
Right.
Miss LaBelle decided to be a great teacher, and we could watch the movie. And she also happened to have a microwave in her room.
With a sign on it that said, "Do not put the popcorn on for 7 minutes."
It probably should have been on there, but yes, I put it in. I thought I put it in for 3 minutes. It did go in for 13.
Whoa.
What a? Did that go in? All right.
Saved by Epping.
That was that.
That's her happy jump. But yeah, I thought I put the popcorn in for 3 minutes. I put it in for 13, and I think 4 or 5 minutes into my pop.
Did they have to empty the? Did you have to empty the classroom?
I'm like, let's go, Greg, let's go.
Yeah, I think
That's a terrible smell.
You didn't have to evacuate the school.
No, I was very surprised. Yeah, about 4 or 5 minutes in, I could smell something cooking that didn't smell right, and
Yeah.
you know, I opened the
Is
door.
that the way
it's just-
popcorn's supposed to smell?
Yeah, it was a wave of
No.
smoke. And yeah, so Miss LaBelle made me bring it down, throw it outside. Funny enough, she actually repurposed it, and
Repurpose the popcorn?
yeah, no, she repurposed the microwave and brought it back in the classroom. Cleaned it right up.
Oh, gonna be in the video.
Oh, this is live.
This is live.
Live to YouTube. It's okay. There's no officials
Yeah,
here.
no officials.
It's not like we have a school board chairperson here.
No. No, it's all anonymous. We're just
Yeah, this is the red. Oh, I have a thing that I'm gonna.
When you're live streaming, do you need to tell people you're live? Is
If
there
you want
some
people to
sort of
watch.
illegal- Yeah, right. We streamed live yesterday.
yeah. It was really
I don't know if
good.
you knew.
It was really good.
It was great.
It's always a good idea to let people know you're recording. It's kind of a courtesy, but the world has changed. So somebody could take issue with this is a public place.
Yeah.
I mean, schools are interesting blends of both public,
And
but
private.
certainly if you're at a game, like you would, we're really careful about not identifying kids.
Unless they're on the field. Where
But they're if on the field, then it becomes part of the public record and in the news who played the game.
To being on
Oh,
Injury?
yep.
Oh, that
Caught
doesn't
a
look good.
caught a ball to the
Do we know who?
hand. I'm not sure if it.
I believe she's a freshman. Yeah, I think that's a number 3.
It's blurry to me from here.
I believe she's a freshman.
If I'm coming in, it's like, see, imagine if I just came in.
Hard hit of the ball.
List of players when you do it live.
That would
Yeah,
be-
yeah, we did that for NHL or no Max Preps. It's actually hard to get rosters from NHIAA, but Max Preps provides rosters. All right,
She took a hard shot to
And
the
that was
belly.
a
Yeah,
hard.
right to I thought it was the ribs.
The last home game, she took one to the hand too, and she ended up bleeding.
Ooh.
I think she ripped a nail or something.
Jeez.
Wow.
Uh,
I don't want that.
our trainer had to apply some bandages, and
Great trainer.
might be a great time to recognize our trainer services.
Yes, Heather does an amazing job.
Tell us about Heather.
I just recently sprained my ankle, and so before practice every day, Heather tapes me up real well, and I could barely feel it. She's there every day, doesn't take a day off.
She's at every home game,
Oh.
no
Wow.
matter the sport.
Wow.
Volleyball, basketball, baseball. Not baseball,
No,
but
she doesn't come to baseball.
yeah, everything but baseball because I don't think that's on school grounds. But everything every sport on school grounds, she's there.
Wow.
She does a great job. Much appreciation to
If
Heather.
Mr. Momsen was here, he would tell us what business she works for.
Yeah, it's Marshwood Orthopedics.
So many people that make these events work. Mr. Chick keeping the score over there, and I mean, if you look at,
I'm here for unruly parents too.
you're the bouncer.
Yeah, have been
He's the enforcer.
deputized. I can escort unruly parents off grounds.
So if you're thinking that you get a bye at soccer, Mr. Chick is here to disavow you.
Look out.
I do it very friendly though.
Yeah. Mr. Trick's a friendly guy.
It's hard work sometimes, Thomas.
It's tough. Ooh.
So Thomas, what are your plans after high school?
I want to go to college. I'm not sure where though. I do think I want to get out of the setting I'm in right now. There's nothing wrong with a small town, but I want to experience a city.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you
I'm
have a city in mind?
Brandeis?
Oh no. No, I've been thinking I like Denver. Denver's a very interesting place to me, and I've been thinking about coastal Carolina. It's
In Charleston.
yeah, I did a visit. I visited my sister in Charleston. And it was
Whoa.
what a save.
What a
Off the
save.
crossbar.
What a shot. Too.
Yeah.
Really? What a setup.
Oh,
And it's still live.
there we
Still
go.
Play
going.
that whistle. You gotta play
Gotta
the
play to the whistle. Yeah, I definitely want to go to college, but my mind isn't set on where yet. Just definitely not. I don't think I'm going to be going to UNH or Plymouth. But I'll see where that takes me.
What does your sister do in Charleston?
She's a traveling nurse, so she had a 6-month stay there while she was working at the local hospital. She's in Colorado right now, and it's
Where in Colorado? Couldn't tell you.
I'm not sure. She travels around, but she'll send us pictures, and it's just the most beautiful place.
Oof, yeah.
It's
Is she in
it's
the mountains?
crazy. Yeah,
Okay.
she'll hike, go on a work hike. She's living the life.
Is your sister a graduate of Somersworth?
No, she went to Rochester.
Okay.
Went to UNE for college. Now she's in Colorado.
What do you think you'll study?
I don't know. I've been putting a lot of thought into it, and I like architecture. I've been thinking about that, but I don't really know what I want to do with that. I've also been thinking about civil engineering because I just like math and I like practical math, using it in a
Might want to
real
look
world
at,
way.
University of Colorado at Boulder.
University of Colorado.
CU Boulder.
CU Boulder. Okay.
Another fun city.
Yeah, I just to change it up, you know.
Fort Collins isn't too bad either.
Is that in?
That's north of Denver, about an hour.
And I used to be a Broncos fan, so I wouldn't mind going to a Broncos game. Definitely want to travel abroad, though. My sister did that at UNE. She went to Spain, Portugal, everywhere.
Oh, great experience.
She said it was some of the most fun she's ever had in her life, and I definitely want to have that experience as well.
I love traveling, and teaches you so much about how people work.
Yeah.
A little bit of stress too when you go to different places. The rules are different.
Oh,